This is a word of warning. The person you're about to meet is extremely dangerous. Before you see her, I need you to be aware. Let me tell you about a girl. She was born from the emotions of people. Her body was created from condensed, crystallized forms of various human emotions, emitting intense, out-of-this-world radiance from both beautiful and dirty human feelings. She loved humans, but humans loved her a little bit too much. The foolish humans went mad over her overwhelming cuteness. She was just too cute for the world to handle? Wait, that's really what it says? Hold on, let me fix this. Because of her immense magical power and beauty, she caused the foolish humans to go mad, causing countless struggles over her. She was then sealed away to a place where human hands never reach her. Now that you are aware, are you sure you want to meet her? Wait, what? You do? Don't say I don't warn you.
Koseki Bijou has existed since time immemorial, and I will prove it to you beyond the shadow of any doubt. Prepare to be bedazzled by blinding radiance. We will begin our tale with the history of our own Mother Nature. Her form was not always as you see her now, and it will not remain that way forever. Our tree and her saplings will ceaselessly change over time. This is evolution, pure and undirected. There is only change, and those who choose to see the luminosity which exists beyond our crude matter. However, you must come with me to a time seemingly devoid of life's light. There are no trees, no fauna, and only the cold, bare stone. Yet, our Mother Nature can be found all the same, and it is in this place you will still find life, patiently waiting for its moment to bloom and burgeon. We presently find ourselves in the Archean, and this is the furthest back in time that life's traces are definitively recorded by the science of today. Our forefathers are simply microbes, quietly laying the foundation to support the menagerie of life's forms, soon to follow in their footsteps. Some, who sought to unveil the secrets hidden in this time, elected to recreate Archean conditions as primordial soup. Stanley Miller, in 1953, with this apparatus, made a groundbreaking discovery where amino acids, the building blocks of life, form spontaneously in a boiling mixture of water, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen. Today's scientists still build on this, from amino acids to nucleobases to RNA and then DNA. If there is life existing on other planets right now, it is this work which will ensure that we find it. However, this is only one half of the key needed to unlock the origins of our being. Life has existed and still changes with time, and it is within rock that life's mark through this time is written. To read that writing is to comprehend, in its entirety, the scale of life's influence on our home. It was through the work of the humble microbe that our world was oxygenated, and the elimination of the anaerobes gave Mother Nature the room to lay roots that would eventually branch into us. The oldest mineral known to us are crystals of zircon, ZrSiO4. You will note that the word bijou is French for jewel, and that there is an unsourced claim on Wikipedia stating that bijou refers to the jewelry worn on the clothes and body by high society, which traditionally uses jade, another silicate. Someone else might lead you to correlate the silicate present in both gems, however, pebbles. This is not the end of our story. Bijou is used in writing as a French word for jewel. I have selected a portion of text from an article in the Journal of Philology, Linguistic Studies, published by the University of Valencia in Spain. This paper, written in 2005 by Anne-Marie Laufley-Laurien, Directeur de Recherche at the French National Center for Scientific Research, discusses terminology related to gems and minerals, including bijou. I will butcher this excerpt in the way only a Canadian can, but regardless, I surmise you will see something most interesting within it. Le diamant connotait toujours la perfection. Des fabricants de bijoux présentent des gammes entières de bijoux comportant la plus belle imitation du diamant, expression figée, c'est-à-dire l'oxyde de zirconium, ou cubic zirconium, souvent indiqué comme CZ. On ne présente pas des imitations des autres pierres. In other words, the diamond is perfect, and cubic zirconium is our best synthetic imitation. That zirconium is present here, in jewels, and in our ancient minerals, is no coincidence, Pebbles. Zircon is among the most endurant of minerals, and this property is at least in part why cubic zirconium is so close to the diamond in hardness and brilliance. It also partly explains why zircons are the oldest mineral we've found in the rock record. And to speak on that ancient zircon, the over 4 billion year old crystal, which has withstood the forces of nature for so long, where do we find it? Well, these researchers at the University of Stanford found some in kimberlite. Kimberlites are igneous intrusive rocks that pick up xenocrysts as they move from the mantle to the surface of the earth, forming a pipe. What's xenocryst, you ask? Diamonds. Kimberlites are the most common host matrix for diamonds. The carbon that becomes diamonds is inorganic and likely predates most organic carbon. This suggests zircon and diamond to be the ancient gems which hold within them truths about the circumstances surrounding our origin. It is carbon, once destined for the diamond, which we have repurposed as the element of life itself. And it is zircon that is paired with the diamond, but where the diamond transforms under immense stress and pressure, the zircon resists. I hypothesize among the diamonds adorning Koseki Bijou, there is zircon, and the ancient zircon which has persisted longer and seen more than any life form ever will. I am certain the blacksmith is aware of this truth, and I just need only one gem to verify it for myself. The researchers at Stanford used a multi-collector inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometer to look at the silicon-30 isotope ratio in ancient zircon and found it significantly less than, say, quartz. I surmise the gems of Koseki Bijou will give similar readings. These researchers used isotope data to suggest that this ancient zircon can be used to characterize the nature of rock-water interaction at the time of life's inception. Nonetheless, the living have inherited the endurance of zircon, which pervades the tree of life down to its basal core. These are the microbes that have left their mark in the rock, marks that allow us to seek out life across both time and space. Stromatolites are the most well-known fossils closely associated with the ancient cyanobacteria, but there is another kind of trace, more simple, and reflecting all kinds of prokaryotic bacteria that form colonies. These are microbial mats, and they leave behind microbially induced sedimentary structures, and this is my current area of study. Microbial mats, like cyanobacterial stromatolites, are still alive today, and you can find them everywhere there are no grazers to eat them, and no strong water flow to rip them apart. This means they can be found in the most inhospitable environments: hypersaline, high altitude, extreme temperatures, anywhere and any time imaginable they have colonized. Their traces, microbially induced sedimentary structures, are very common in the Archean and the early Triassic. These traces are the key to tracking life through both space and time, and are actually used for research searching for life on other planets that may have existed sometime long ago. These microbial mats, like zircon, have endured everything the Earth has thrown at them. They are common in the early Triassic because the Great Dying eliminated nearly all of life itself, letting them grow in peace like they had once done before these other organisms ever existed. In fact, they have withstood every mass extinction event and will certainly withstand our Anthropocene one. Life will always persist. It will retain order no matter the chaos any rat might try and sow through confusion and disarray. This is what it means to be alive, and this is your evolutionary birthright. This endurance is a fraction of the ancient power personified by Koseki Bijou in diamond, zircon, and immortal stone. There remains but one test left to prove my theories true. And Koseki Bijou, I know what you are, too.
True gems sparkle even in the absence of light.
find them, one rock, to bring them all, and in the darkness, bind them.
Gems are truly, truly, truly outrageous.